Good morning also, this is Shveta Agarwal.Jain. I'm back with my second video. So in my first video, it was a small video regarding the basics of the IELTS, and today we will be talking more about listening in length. So let's talk about certain tips and certain strategies about listening, and I'm damn sure if you follow those tips and strategies, there is no one on the planet Earth who can stop you to achieve your desired score. So let's discuss about certain tips about listening. So listening test. Number one tip, there is only one listening test. That means listening test is same for general training and academic training. Same means there is the same format, the number of questions are same, and even the scoring is also same. So that means the people who are writing their academic test as well as the general test, they will be writing the same listening exam. Moving to section 2, moving to tip 2, there are 4 sections in listening. Section 1, section 2, section 3 and section 4. So the difficulty levels of section increases as it goes ahead. That means section 1 and section 2 are comparatively easier sections, and section 3 and section 4 can be a bit difficult. So discussing all these sections in length, each section carries 4 or 10 questions. Talking about section 1 is dependent on the social causes, on day-to-day life things, and it is quite easy because it is related to our day-to-day life, and the number of speakers in section 1 are 2 speakers. For example, in section 1, the discussion can be between a student who has recently taken admission in some university and the counselor or maybe the admission officer. Or it can be like you have landed in a country recently and you are looking for a rented accommodation. So the conversation can be between the candidate and the agent who is offering the rented accommodation. So it is quite easy to catch this conversation. Moving ahead, section 2 is also based on social causes, on our day-to-day and routine life conversations, and there is one speaker in section 2. So it can be a tour guide explaining about a resort, a hotel, or maybe about a fort. So it is also comparatively easy. Moving to section 3. Section 3 is, I believe, the toughest section of listening, because in section 3 we generally have the academic discussions, and the most difficult part is that the number of speakers are 3 to 4. So it is generally a catch to identify the voices of different people. You need to understand who is saying what, and then you need to differentiate that. So it's comparatively quite difficult, but then having a key understanding of the audio, the things can be quite easy. Moving ahead, section 4. So it is the most difficult section because the rate of speech is quite high, the language is a bit faster, and there's just one speaker. So it is in the form of a monologue, maybe like a lecturer giving a lecture, giving a physics lecture or a science lecture. So moving towards tip number 3.